are you guys feeling now after the week and a bit of rest? All refreshed? Or?
Yeah, well, last week was a hard week training wise. This week have been lighter and a lot of tactical stuff going on. So I think at the moment we are well prepared for the Brisbane game.
I'll just get an update on Elsie and Wills Blackwood Boland. Are they far away from coming back, do you think? Or?
They're all training, so they're underway. But yeah, it's I think it's a question of not rushing them in, so they are 100% fit when they come back and they don't get any new injuries. So they're on the right track.
So a matter of weeks rather than soon rather than later, I think. For them.
I don't think we're talking weeks. I think they'll be in the mix for next week.
How come more tactics this week rather than fitness?
So we're fresh going into the game. And yeah, the tactical aspect is important. Brisbane is playing a quite different game, so we have to adjust to that and figure out where we can hurt them.
What's different about them?
So they're quite low when they're defending, and then they attack a lot with the fullbacks and stuff. They're different stuff we've looked at, but yeah, they are very low, and we had to figure out how to open them up. So hopefully we'll be able to do that.
They obviously haven't won yet. Have you sort of picked apart what other teams have done? I think they've only scored one goal this year too, Brisbane, so have you sort of had a look at what other teams have done against them to restrict them?
Yeah, you look at all the things what they've done early in the season, and yeah, as you said, they've only scored one, but they're not letting in a lot of goals either. So there are different things you have to look at. But yeah, of course, you get some inspiration from what other teams have done, and hopefully we can do it better, because it is a hard team to play against. That's how it looks. So hopefully we'll make it a bit easier.
Just with Dorigo, he won't be here. So I mean, he's been good for the 3 A-League matches that he's played in. So who do you think is going to cover for him?
Well, we'll see on Sunday.
It's not going to be you, is it?
No, hopefully not. No, when we play tactical stuff at training, we always swap the teams. So there's some people in the mix to go and fill that role. But yeah, I'm not sure yet. We haven't got the team yet, so can't tell you who's coming in, who's out.
Just with also Roar's got Fowler on the bench, and he's a Liverpool legend. Does that make players go a little bit harder because of who Robbie Fowler is in the opposition? I mean, you've probably been experienced in that sort of scenario before.
Nah, he's the coach, and yeah, as you said, he has a massive reputation in England. But when you come in and you're playing, you don't think about who's the coach on the other side. It's you do your own thing on the pitch and as a team, and yeah, it doesn't matter who you are playing against on the other side.
Let's ask about Al. He's obviously had a lot of headlines in the last couple of weeks. What sort of gives you the impression that he's got the temperament to handle, all the attention and then keep performing, I guess?
I've touched on it before with Tura. He's a hard-working kid, and he has his way of doing stuff, and it's really, really good, to be honest. Just yesterday, he was the last one to get off the training pitch. He's he always does extras, and he has a very good mindset for a young kid, and I think that can bring him a very long.
Did you have to, as a leader, sort of take him aside and keep his focus on what he's doing for the Reds rather than all the international talk? Or?
Nah, haven't had any chats to him about that. He is very focused. You don't have to. He's grounded. He's I can only say positive things about him. You can't really see that at training or at the matches that there's a big fuss about other stuff and hyping him as a player. So he's in a good mindset at the moment.
have you been on a team where you've seen someone similar like this, or sort of laughed off the pitch and they've gone on to bigger and better things?
Yeah, there've been a lot of other good young players coming through. But yeah, for me the key is the mindset. And Ture has a very good ability there, that he's focused on what to do at training, and he listens to the instructions he gets from the coach. As I said before, he's grounded, so he's not like already thinking, oh, I'm going overseas, or a lot of other stuff that you might think about. So his focus is here right now, and that's perfect.
Just with regards to the remembrance round, do they commemorate that where you come from in Denmark?
Not as far as I remember. I don't remember we have a day like this where you honour the people that have served the country. So no.
Tell us about the strip, Michael.
Yeah. What do you want to know?
Oh, I mean, do you like it? Give us a verdict.
Yeah. I just had a chat to Jordan before about the logos. Yeah, a little bit out of place. No, it's good. I've actually kept my shirts every year we play these rounds, because it's special, and as I said before, you honour the people that have served the country, and that's special. I think it's special for all the boys playing in these rounds. So yeah, it's a very good thing, and I enjoy this kit as well.
Did you have any relatives perhaps that served in the wars?
Good question. Very good question. I know my dad and my brother have been in the army, but not serving anything. You have it's different of depending on what category you go into. Now we're getting into deep water here, because I have no idea, because I haven't done it. But my brother was in the military for 8 months, and I think my dad was a bit longer. But it's something everybody has to do it in Denmark, except if you're a professional soccer player, then you don't have to. So, but yeah, they've never served in any wars. I don't reckon I have any family members that have been serving in the war.
So you skipped military because of football?
Yeah, the rules, if you're contracted or something in Denmark, you don't have to go in and do that obligated 8 months or longer. I think I would have enjoyed it, to be honest. But yeah, my work was in the way, so now I'm above 32, and then you don't have to do it. So yeah, some people will say lucky, others will say we missed out on heaps, but for me, I've enjoyed my soccer, so I'm happy with that.
Would you have, obviously eyes are a new thing this season, would you have preferred to have kept the momentum going after lifting silverware, winning your first game of the league? Would you prefer to have kept that momentum running, or was the break okay?
I think the break was okay, because we were in a very tough period, and people they were tired after a big week, so it came on a good time. Further go on in the season now, and the games will be not as compact, the program won't be that compact, and if you have momentum, then you'd rather just go on with it and play every week. But sometimes for people to relax a bit and get in a better state of your body, I think it's a very good thing that you have a bye, also to get injured players back. So it's good, but yeah, as you said, with momentum, it's always something you want to keep floating. Sorry.